Hi, my name is Jacob Trades and I made over 600k in payout. I started trading 1.5 years ago, and in this video I will show you how to have a good risk management, a good strategy, how to scale prop firm account, how to have the best strategy you can have to exploit prop firm account, how to backtest the strategy, and everything you need to make your first money in the next couple of days and next couple of weeks. So stay until the end to really understand the strategy, to understand how I backtest it, and understand how you can make money with prop firm in general. See you there. Peace out. At the point right now that you need a prop firm account and how they work, which one should I take, Jacob? So I will answer everything. So one of the biggest, I will say, prop firm company are Tradify. I love them a lot. I'm affiliate with them. I have a affiliate code. My code is Jacob if you want to use it. So there is 3 plans, and in those plans there is plenty of plan, like in terms of sizing of account. So for example, this growth plan, it's you can pass the account in 1 day. So what it means is, if you make the profit target in 1 day on the evaluation, you can have a funded account. So funded account is where you can make real money and make payout and withdraw real money into your bank account. So this is pretty good. So growth, you have no consistency on the eval, so it means that you can pass the challenge in 1 day. So for example, we'll go for the 50k account. You need to make 3,000 and you cannot lose 2,000, but you have a daily loss limit. So 1 day, only 1 day, you cannot lose more than 1.2k. If you lose 1.2k in 1 day, they will stop your account, block your account for the day, and you need to restart the next day with your $800 left in drawdown. So there is no activation fee. It means that if you pass the challenge, you don't need to pay more money to have access to the funded. So that's pretty cool. Max contract, 40 micros for minis, and for the payout. So you can take a payout every 5 days. Maximum account you can have funded with them is 5 maximum. Consistency, it's 35%. What it means is your biggest day cannot be greater than, like, we will do a round number, like 33%. So for example, if you take a 3,000 payout, it means that your biggest day cannot be more than 1,000. So you understand that 1,000 times 3, it's 3,000. So that's how consistency work. Daily loss limit the same here, and max drawdown is the same here as the evaluation. So that's it for the growth account. You can pass in 1 day, but you need to take it slow. On the funded, you have a consistency rule. So the select one is the same thing for the profit target and the max drawdown. You need to do 3k, but you cannot lose more than 2k. There's no daily loss limit, so that's pretty cool. I really like that. Reset fee, blah blah. Okay, consistency, there's a consistency rule on the eval here of 40%. So again, if you need to make like 3k, your best day cannot be greater than, I believe, $1,200. So keep that in mind. No activation fee, max contract for minis, 40 micros, and the funded, you have 2 choices. You either take the red pill, this is a daily payout, or the blue pill, this is a flex. So what is the difference between both of them? Payout frequency, here you can take payout daily. Here you can take payout every 5 days. Here the max payout is 1k. Here the max payout is 3k. So there is no consistency. Daily loss limit, it's 1,000. So here you cannot lose more than 1,000 in 1 day, or else you will be stopped and you will need to trade the remaining balance the next day. Here there is no daily loss limit, and your max drawdown is 2,000 on both. So I prefer personally the flex one because I don't really like the daily loss limit, to be honest. I don't want to be limited. I want to be free in my trading. So I don't mind waiting for 5 days to have my payout. So that's my opinion. I mean, you can do whatever you want. So if you're a beginner or don't know which account to take, I highly suggest you to go either for the 25k here or the 50k. And when you're funded, go for the flex. I don't recommend going for the daily because of the daily loss limit personally. And even you need to make a buffer here to redraw money. So that's not optimal. Please go with the flex. And the lightning, I don't really recommend them too much because they're so much expensive. Sorry. What it means is you're directly um, funded. That's it. Like you skip the phase of eval, you're going directly to funded. They're like maybe twice or three times more expensive than other accounts, so be careful with them. I don't recommend them. Why? Because you have a consistency of 20%, so that's pretty strict. Plus, you have a daily loss limit, so this is so hard. Like, if you lose one trade, like, if you hit daily loss limit one day, it will be very hard to recover from that because you cannot make like big other day because you have a consistency rule. So this is so hard to recover when you have a bad day. And that's why I suggest highly to just focus on the select. It can be the 25k or the 50k. So TradeFi and Lucid both offer those plans. They're very similar with Lucid. Maybe even cheaper, a little bit cheaper with Lucid. So you can check that out. So if you're a beginner or just a beginner in trading and want to try out those prop firm, I highly suggest you to just focus on TradeFi and Lucid. And yeah, cut Jacob. Thank you guys. How a 50k funded prop firm account will change your life, because it changed mine. I made more than 600k in payout since that moment. So let's get into it. First, this is a huge mental shift. When you get that first payout or that first funded account, you're like, okay, this is real money. You're not in a eval anymore, so you can make real money. So this is where emotion most likely will take the best out of you. So you need to adjust your emotion, your risk management, and be able to manage them. So how you can do that is maybe set a price that, okay, I don't risk more than 200 per trade, 300 per trade. So you'll be able to have the good mindset to go into the funded phase. Being funded is a mental shift. Why I'm saying that is because you change personality. You're like, okay, now I can be a profitable trader. I can make my first payout. Like, it can be real. Most friends or even family will doubt you, but when you have that first funded account, you understand that, okay, it can be real now and you can make real money. It's your bank account, and you will be able to pay your bills, upgrade your lifestyle, or just upgrade your life in general. So this is me, June 13, 2025. I document all my journey on my Twitter, so you can see that I got my first ever payout, and it was with a 50k account. That's why I'm so proud of myself, and that's why I'm talking here in this video about the 50k account, because I think they are the best, and I made almost all my payout with 50k account. So you don't need more, you don't need less. So my first 8 months I made no payout, and after that I got my first payout June 13. It was with MFF. It was a payout of $1,200, and it was real for me. It was like, okay, one account can change my life. Imagine if you have 5 accounts, 10 accounts. We'll get into it later on, but it can completely change your life like it did for mine. So I think that first funded will make you a new person, will make you like, okay, I'm not like playing small game now. I can make real money, and you will be able to maybe provide for your family and go to the nice restaurant and most likely will be able to scale into more account, and really change your life for the best. So let's break some numbers. The cost of living in Canada. So I will be talking Canada because I'm not really aware of US and other parts of the world. So I will just break it down numbers for me, for my situation. So the cost of living in Canada, most likely Montreal per month. So one bedroom, it's very like it's around numbers. So it can be sometimes 800, it can be more, it can be less, obviously. So this is around approximately. So one bedroom apartment can be around $800. Food, $500 per month. Car, it can be less, it can be more, and other stuff, Spotify, blah blah blah. So the minimum you can live off as a Canadian here is around 2,000, 3,000 per month, Canadian dollars. Jacob, why are you saying that? Why are you like talking about the cost of living? Because you can make a living with only one 50K funded account. And this is why I'm trying to prove my point here. I'm trying to prove that this is 2,000, maybe 3,000 Canadian dollars per month to live here. Obviously, there's other stuff that maybe you need to take care of, but like essentially, that's pretty much it. So let's break some numbers here. If you take the Tradify Select Flex model funded, it costs 100 US dollar. Here I'm talking about US dollar. And why I'm talking about this model particularly is because it's the same model as Lucid as and TopStep as. So this is the most popular model, I will say. So when you're unfunded, you have two choices on the Tradify. And here today I'm talking about the Flex one. This is the model I'm talking. So to get a payout, you need to do 5 winning days. So on some account, it's $150 you need to make per day, or some account it's $200 per day you need to make. But this is not like every day, like you need to do the same $150. You can have a green day, red day, green day, red day. So it's not consecutive. You understand what I mean? So the max payout on those are 3,000. But here we're not like aiming for max payout. We are aiming, sorry, to just have a good life, have a good payout. You haven't have your first payout yet, so you just want real money in your bank account and prove to yourself that this is possible to make money in trading, and to prove maybe to your friend or a girlfriend or just family that okay, like this is real. Like I can make decent amount of money. So let's break it down into an example. So you have your finance account. So you have 2,000 drawdown. So for example, if you go very, very small and you don't risk too much on those accounts, example, you can make 5 winning days of $200, like the perfect scenario. You make 5 winning days, $200. You can have red days between them. We don't really care. So for example, for this example here, you have 1,000 in your balance in your funded account. So week one, finish. You take half for the payout. So those accounts, how it works is you can take half of the balance to take for the payout, and after that you have the balance left to play with. So for example, week one, you play half. You take half the payout. So this is 500 US dollar. So you take that, you take it home, and you have $500 left in the funded. So now you have only 500 in your funded, and if you lose that 500, you will lose the account completely. So you need to be very careful. So imagine you make another, like this is perfect scenario. You're doing good. You have a good strategy. You're following. You're disciplined. All that good stuff. You have another 5 days of $200 per day. This is 1,000, but you add that 1,000 to your 500 that you add in your funded account. So now you have 1,500 in your funded, and you decide to take another payout there. So the payout again, you can only take 50% of the balance. So you take 750, $750, and you're very good in trading. Maybe you have some red days here and there. So week three, you will maybe not make a payout. So Imagine week 4, you make a payout. So you're able to do your 5 winning days of 200 each day. So we put that 1000 plus 750 and it make you $1,750. You take half of that money again for another payout. So for the month, you're at around 2000 USD dollars. So 2000 USD dollars is around 2,800 Canadian dollars. So what it means is, if I'm going back here, your cost of living in Canada per month is around, it can be around 2,000, 3,000. So with only one 50K funded account, you can make a living in Canada. I'm talking Canada because I'm living in Canada and I know Canada price in Montreal. So this is around those prices. So with only one account that you risk not really that much because you're making like what 200 per day. With one account in 1 month, you made in Canadian dollars around 3,000 and in USD dollars it's around 2,000. And it only costs you $100. So this is huge. Like this is very huge. Like you can change your life with that because you can take that money and maybe reinvest in more account and account. This is just with one account. One. Imagine with 5, 10, 15, 20. Like the leverage is just crazy. So this is a small example that one account can completely change your life. It is only possible though with the right approach and the right strategy. So here, for example, before, when I didn't have the right strategy, I was blowing account. So my first 8 months of trading, I waste around 3,000 on platform fees. It's not that bad, but my calendar was like that, always red. And I was very lucky when I was in green because I didn't have the right approach, the right risk management, and the good strategy in general. And I was wasting so much time on the chart every day. But if you want to make that payout with a 50K funded account, you need to have the right risk management, a good strategy, most likely a continuation strategy. It's the best, it's the easiest. 1 or 2 trades a day, that's it. You want to have the maximum of 1 hour a day on the chart. Don't spend so much time on the chart, please. I'm begging you. And it's only possible if you invest in yourself. So in some mentor, in some Discord, to find the right strategy, to find the right information to transform from the picture on the left to the picture on the right. And it can be very fast. It can be very fast. I went from zero payout my first 8 months to this payout. Okay, look at this. I got my first payout June 13. From June 13 to here, it's like what 1 or 2 months. After 1 or 2 months, I made my first payout, and after like 2 months, I made 30K in payout. And after the next month, another like 100K. So I was able to scale pretty fast because I had a good risk management, good strategy, and it all starts with only one funded 50K account. What to do with your prop firm money, your prop firm payout? Jacob, what I do? So what I do here in Canada, the taxes are pretty high. So what I did first, when I started getting some payouts, I put like 30% on the side to pay my taxes because I knew that the government wanted me to pay for those gains I just made. And most of it, I just reinvest. I just scale pretty fast for me personally. But what you can do, you can just buy some nice thing. You want to like congrats yourself. Maybe, I don't know, go to a nice dinner. It can be very nice. But don't blow all that money on just lifestyle and fun. Reinvest that money into more account, like maybe 5 account, 10 account. If you have a good proven strategy with backtest result and yeah, just a bunch of data. It can be 5 years, 10 years of data. You want to be sure when you invest that money. Welcome guys to the roadmap. So I'll show you how to go from 0 to 50K in payout using ProFirm Future in no time. So personally, how I did it. So it was with 5 top step, 2 TradeFi, and 3 MFF. So disclaimer, you don't need to have all those accounts to be profitable and to make decent amount of money. You have a proof here, July 23rd. Here I was at 2.4k in payout. Here 3 weeks later I just took a payout of 5.8 from Top Step, and this is my dashboard from Top Step. And then the September 12th, I made 66k in payout. I was requesting a 20k payout from Top Step. So, um, yeah, actually, I was able to just do it with my Top Step. And why I was doing Top Step before is I didn't know really what was Tradify and what was Lucid was not a thing back then. So um, the only really thing I knew was Top Step. They were way expensive than Tradify and Lucid. Right now, the top two are Tradify and Lucid because they're way cheaper than Top Step, and the rules are the same, and the payout split are the same. So I really encourage people to go with Tradify and Lucid. So yeah, that's pretty much how I did it. You have all the proof on my Twitter here. You can check out payouts on my Twitter, and you can see on my P&L. I document everything, really, everything. And you see, this is I think it was my Tradify. This is my Top Step, like all green. Like this is all green. And the thing is, I will not speak out my strategy in this video. I'm just talking about scaling. But if you want a good strategy, I provide a good one in my mentorship. If you're interested, you can DM me or click in the link below this video if you're interested. But yeah, this strategy is so good. I'm using it since this day. So since September, August, I'm using this strategy. I was able to make half a million in payout. So yeah, let's continue here. How you should do it now and why. So I do it myself with 5 top step, 235, 3 MFF. But now it's even way easier, way cheaper. How you should do it now and why. Step 1, you get one Lucid account. So I suggest to all my mentees and all people um, trying trading at the beginning to just go with one singular account. You don't want to go heavy because you don't know yet if you're good, if you have a right strategy, right approach. So you go with one account only. You trade it, you try to pass the Ivala account. Hopefully you pass it the first time, but eventually maybe you will fail. But yeah, the idea is to pause the Ivala account. So step 2, you're finally funded. You work hard and you make one or two payout with the same account. So you don't buy much account after the first or two payout. You can buy maybe 5 accounts. So this is where the step 3 come in. You take that 1 or 2k payout that you just got from this one account Lucid. This is the cheapest, so that's why I recommend Lucid. You reinvest into more Lucid accounts so you can copy trade them. So yeah, you take that money, you reinvest, it will make maybe $500 out of the 2k. So you invest a little bit of money, and then you're able to have 5 lucid. You continue to work hard, you continue to hit your base hits. Don't go for home run, just do your like 300 or 400 per day on your lucid. You're able to copy trade them all over the 5 account, and you're able to have 10k in payouts. Then after you invest in a copy trader, you can use the code Jacob if you want. I have an affiliate code with TradeSyncer. This is a trade copier software that you're able to um, manage and like link all your accounts together. So when you have like around 5k to 10k in payout with those accounts, you can buy 5 Tradify. Why Tradify? Because they're cheapest again. Lucid and Tradify, they're the cheapest and the better and the best in the market right now. I know TopStep is good, but they're a little bit expensive compared to those two firms. So I suggest Tradify account. And now you're able to copy trade all of them together. And if you have a good strategy and good risk management, by now you should have crossed the 50k in payout milestone. If you have 10 funded account with Tradify, with a good strategy, with a good risk management. And here you have here the Lucid account. You can use the code Jacob. You can use the code Jacob with 50% on all accounts. And here on Tradify, kind of the same thing. I think right now it's 40%, but you can take a bundle if you want with my code. It's very good, the best deal in the industry. So yeah, that's how you should scale. You should buy one account, get one or two payout, reinvest that money, get more payouts from those accounts, reinvest in a copy trader, get more accounts, like 5 to 10 more accounts. You try to go funded with all of them, and you take it slow there. Take it slow, and eventually you will cross 50K in payout, and then you can scale with multiple more account. I turned 0 into 600K in payout trading prop firm full roadmap. Stay until the end to see how you can do the same. So here, most of my payout, I have other payout with other firm, but most of my payout are there. So here on top step at the right, 200K, MFF 40K, here Alpha 40K, Lucid around 70K, Tradify 65K, and for the next 35K. So how you can do the same. Here's my story. So, my background. Who is Jacob Trade and what I was before trading? So I was working two jobs. As you can see here, I was working two jobs. I was 50K in debt. So you can see it was my bank account. You see that I have $3. This is my credit card on the right. This is my debt. Like it's around 36K, but it was more than that because I have my credit card and another debt. So it was very bad. I was a little bit depressed, to be honest, and I was just trying to make money online. So I started my trading journey with $1,000, and I just finished high school. I was doing two jobs. I just trying to do some money online. Two of my best friends were doing trading and they were profitable, so it helped me a little bit. But again, trading is very lonely, it's very hard. You need to find the right approach, the right strategy. So it was very hard. So this is my background. It was not always green, not always good in my trading. So I was working very hard for my money and I was in debt. So it was not that good. So after that, I went from here to here, 8 months. So my first 8 months, I made no money in trading. So there's zero, the phase one, 0 to 10K per month. It was here, you can see the date. You can see that I was always in grid and I document all my journey on my Twitter. So we can see my Twitter. I was always transparent, trying to give out some value and just share my journey with other traders and other people in general. So I was in red. I was trying to find my strategy. I was trying to create my own strategy. And then I got my first payout after 8 months. The first 8 months I was trading ICT. It was more discretionary, I will say, more reversal pattern. So I don't suggest beginner to trade reversal. So I changed my approach and now I'm doing more continuation and it's way better. So here my first payout. So I got my first payout. It was June 13. You can see my tweet here. I was so happy. It was with MFF, $1,200. And then my 10K payout was literally 1 month after that. So 1 month and 1 week. So I did another tweet and I did 2K with MFF, 8K. Before that, mostly it was Top Step. So I had some good account with Top Step and I was able to reach 10K in payout 1 month after my first payout. So I scaled pretty quick. When I got my first payout, I lost my account. So I need to rebuild, and that's why I reinvest in more account and I reinvest in some Top Step. I got some Top Step. I was able to scale pretty fast. You can see here. So it was very nice. All green. You can see my journey here, all my day, blah blah. So it was very nice. When it rains, it pours. I was on a good momentum and I was able to max out the top step. I had 550k account, so it can go pretty fast with 5 account copy trade like that. So I was able to reach 10k in payout after that. So after this phase, so this phase is more like finding strategy. So what I did to find my strategy is, you see here people posting green calendar like that. What I did is I reach out to all people that had green calendar like that, and I was like, yo, can I have your strategy? So I mix up like some pieces from people's strategy and I did my own, and it worked out pretty well for me. So now my strategy is a mix of VWAP, timing, and continuation. So I like to trade around 10 to 11 a.m. New York session. So after that, after hitting that 10k mark, what I did is I just scale. After 3 weeks. So from 10k to 50k, it took me 3 weeks only. You imagine? I went from one payout here 1 month, boom, 10k, and another month later ish, 50k in payout. Like, this is how fast you can change your life and how fast you can scale with the right approach if you treat it like a business and you have the right mentor and the right people around me. So I had like 2 of my best friends that was around me and it helped me a lot with scaling and psychology and everything. So you need to create your momentum. When you get 1 payout, 2 payout, 3 payout, you need to reinvest that money and scale pretty quick. So that's what I did, and the reward was just crazy. You can see on the left here, August 29, I was at 30k in payout. My calendar was pretty green. Like, I went from this green to here. You remember here? Like, all this red? Like, this is the, it was not like, this was ICT here. ICT, and here, it was my own strategy I'm trading right now. So the strategy, I think, is a big must and it changed a lot in your trading. And this strategy I'm trading right now gives me the ability to scale and be very confident in my approach and in my trading every day. So you can see here the date, September 12, I reached 66k in payout. So I request a 20k top step, so you can see the screenshot here. So I was so happy. It was so nice. And how I did that and is by managing multiple funded accounts. So at this time, I don't remember exactly, but maybe around 15 to 20 funded accounts. So I was able to manage that, and it was very hard at first. It's like, Jacob, how you do that? It's like riding a bicycle. It's the first time it will be hard, and then you're just used to. So you manage multiple funded. You use a copy trader. Personally, I use TradeSyncer. They're very good. And you need to have across, oh my bad, misclick here, but you need to have a good approach and a good risk management, and you need to be able to be confident in your trading. So what I did is I scaled pretty fast. I bought more account and reinvest in myself. I put some on the side, like 30, I will say 30% on the side for the tax purposes, and the rest I just reinvest. I didn't keep any money for me. I just reinvest into trading more account, and that's why I was able to scale so fast. So here, 12 days later. So here I was at 66k in payout. So 12 days later, I was able to reach 100k in payout, even more. You can see here the date of my tweet, September 24th, and you can see like the proof. Mostly those are with Top Step. I was able to get those huge payout with Top Step, so it was so nice. Remember, I was 50k in debt, so this just blessed me so much, and everyone, I think it blessed everyone so much. So yeah, you have the proof here, September 15. So it was so nice. And how I did that is by scaling across those 6 firms. So I was using Top Step, Lucid, Tradify, Funded Next, TPT, MFF, and Alpha. And what you do when you reach that kind of level in terms of payout is you switch account. So what I did is I switched from 50Ks to 150Ks. But the thing is, with the 50Ks, what is very good, and I think most of my payout with 50Ks is the risk ratio. So most of them, you risk like the max drawdown is 2,000, and you need to make 3,000. So it's 1.5 ratio, but when you go for 150Ks, it's 2 ratio. So you have MLL max a limit loss of $4,500, but you need to make 9,000. So it's a 2x. So I do think if you're a beginner, you should very focus on 50Ks account. This is way better. And eventually, when you make good money, good payout, you can reinvest in 150K account. So how you can do it too? Figure out where are you in your journey. So are you 0 to 10K, 10K to 50K, or 50K to 100K in payout? And try to apply the advice I share here in this video. I strongly suggest having a good strategy for prop firm, very optimized for prop firm. So most likely a continuation model, and invest heavily in yourself. It can be mentor, it can be Discord, or even it can be in account, like buy multiple account and go heavy because prop firm is a huge leverage. Hello, so in this video I will be talking about the risk management. There's plenty of questions that are asked about risk management, and every day I'm getting the same question about my risk management and how do you create your own plan for your trading plan with your own risk management. So we'll go into that. So risk management. Risk management is very personal. What I mean by that is all depend on your situation. Are you working? Are you not working? Do you have a good strategy that you are very confident in or you don't? So this is very personal. That's why most people ask me, Jacob, what is your risk management? It's not because my risk management is that you need to copy that because maybe it's too heavy for you. Maybe you cannot like follow my risk management or go heavy into trade. But I can because of my situation. So that's why I say risk management is very personal because it can change from a trader to another trader. So let's get into it. My risk management, me, Jacob Trades. It looked like this. My risk for passing evals, we're talking about 50K's account. Each trade is around $700. And my risk for funded is $500. This is around that number. So sometimes I will risk less, sometimes I will risk a little bit more. And you, if you want to pass maybe the evals in 2 days, you can risk more than that. No worries. But if you want to go slower, sorry, you can go just less crazy and just smaller than the number you see on the screen here. I don't look at contract size. It means that someday I can be in 10 MNQ, another day I can be 5, all depend on like the movement of the day. And yeah, I don't trade all the account at the same time anymore. It's mean that I used to do that and cost me a lot of money, and it was very hard to restart from zero when I blew all the accounts. So now, when I have some funded, I just do 2 groups, and I'm able to just keep them and just have a better risk management, in my opinion. And I do mostly 1 or 2 trade a day, and that's it. I don't spend too much time on the chart. And you should do 1 or 2 trade a day. Um, it can be any strategy you use, please. 1 or 2 trade a day, and you're done. And you just close the laptop. So, for example, it means that if I'm risking 700 on the evals, it means that I have 3 chance because the drawdown, most of the 50K account is 2K. So I have around 3 chance. And on the funded, I have 4 chance. But it means that I'm losing, and like no winning. So this is very rare, honestly. But yeah, this is how I see it. This is an example of my risk management. So it's very aggressive. Sometimes even I risk more. So it's very aggressive, but it's up to you. It's very personal. You're not obligated, and like don't copy that. So, how you build your own system? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And the answer is, like I said before earlier, is a mix of your financial situation plus you're confident in your strategy. You need to work a job. It's very important. I was working a job at the beginning, and it's very needed. Working a job, it's good to keep you busy, to keep your head busy, and it's good for your pocket because you don't need money from trading, and you're able to trade calmly, freely, and you don't need that money to pay the bills. So, working a job, please, this is the best advice I can give to any people. I was working a job and I was able to make decent amount of money, and after like 100K in payout, I just quit my job. So, yeah. So, yeah, financial situation and confidence in the strategy. What I mean is confidence in strategy. You need to find a strategy that you're able to replicate every day. You're very confident in, and like the backtesting result are very good. So you're very confident. You're like, okay, I'm winning a lot, and you trust like with all your art, and you have stats, you have backtesting result, and you have maybe a couple of years of experience with that strategy. It can be backtesting or just data online. So that's my advice here. So the best case scenario you can have is you work a job, you risk heavy on your trade because you don't need that money. So if you blow the evals or account, it's fine. Like you work a job so you can pay the bills, no worries. Plus a good strategy that you will be able to pass those evals, being funded, and you go for the payout. So that's the base case scenario. And I was in that base case scenario because I was able to work a job and trade in the morning. So it was beautiful for me. And if you're like working in the morning, you can still maybe pull out your phone and trade. Like two, three of my best friends, now they're my students. They made like tens and tens of thousands of dollars with payout by just trading on their phone in school. So yeah, worst case scenario for you, I wish you are not in that scenario, is you don't work a job, you only rely on trading. This is so bad for your risk management, and because most likely you will risk small because you don't want to lose the account. Plus, you have a bad strategy. So yeah, the best case scenario is just having a job, good strategy, and have a good system in place. About trading itself and the account and how much should I risk on accounts, this is my um, risk management. So you can inspire yourself by this. But if you have less money, go go small. Like instead of 700, go 400, 300 maybe. It's up to you. Understand that someone can like risk very less than me. Me, I'm risking like 700 for evals. So you need to adapt and to your own situation. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I just want to showcase about risk management. I know it's a good topic. Most people ask me question about that. But yeah, this is my risk management. If you have any question, you can ask in the DMs or in the comment here. But yeah, risk management is a very good topic. I'm getting asked question every day about that. Risk management is personal. Do your trading plan yourself. It's not because I risk 700 on my trade, you should risk 700. So don't ask any, how much you risk, how much you risk of mentors. Just build your own trading plan with your own risk management. Because me, for example, I can blow 10, 15 evals. I don't really care, quote unquote, because I have money. But when I when I was starting trading, it was not the case. So I was very like my risk management was good. I was risking so little because I was working a job, but I know not a lot of money. I will say like 1,000 in my bank account. So yeah, that's my advice for a new trader or trader that have experience. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching this video. So I wait for price to break the initial balance high or the low. I wait for it and I target. You will see, I'll take it as 0.1. If you don't know what is the initial balance, you can check out on Google or on YouTube. So here we have this. I'm waiting for price to break it. Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. I'll try along here. Try to get 0.1. We'll do something like that. Negative RR. It's fine. We'll do something like that. Let's see how this trade play out. Okay. Okay, great. One trade, one win. Okay, we did here. We broke, so the strategy is we wait for, we either wake it or I don't care if we wake it or close above, but as long as we broke the IBI or the IB low, it's the best. So I'll do that. I'll do, I don't know, something like that. Negative RR. Okay, it's fine. This one is a loss. So we are a little bit down. Give me a second. So why I'm trying to target that 0.1 or even 0.2 is because on Edgeful you have the stats here on breakout days. Breakdown, sorry. If we go down 95% and up 96. So that's very powerful. That's what I'm using to trust my edge. You can go check out on Edgeful stats. So right now it's 1-1. So 1 loss, 1 win. Okay. Okay, we broke. So because we're so near of the 0.1, I will try to target 0.2. Here, boom, and boom. The R is negative, very bad, but we'll try that. Okay. 3 trade, 2 win, 1 loss. Negative R. We'll check the stats after. Oh no. Okay. I clicked too much, but I should have been this long. Okay. I'm going in. Stop loss like here. TP like here. Little bit above 0.1 to 1. Boom. And boom. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay. No way. Okay. 4 trade. We even hit 0.2. So those extension, what they are is just, you can take your fib, you pull your fib to a certain point, and you can have those extension, like you see here, on your fib level if you want. So yeah. So we have 4 trade, 3 win, 1 loss. Wait for price to either break the high or the low. Okay, we did break. Okay. You enter. Boom. 0.1 here. The R is very bad, but I don't care. 0.5 RR, I think. Just check. So let's see. Nice, just it. Perfect. 5 trade, 4 win, 1 loss. Oh, okay. Because we just hit 0.1, I will try to go for the 0.2. Like this. Like this. The R is terrible. We'll see how it goes. Even? Yeah, I will agree. I will try the 0.3. We'll see how it goes. Oof. Oof, yeah. A loss. It's fine. Okay. We'll go next. So I think 6. Yeah, 6 trade. Okay. Okay. Going down. We broke below the eye below. We'll try to go for the 0.3 here. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so 5 win, 2 lose. Let's go, we continue. Five win, 2 lose. Oof. Oh yeah, I should have entered here, man. Fudge. Okay, I will enter. No worries. I'll put here. Negative R, I don't care. Let's go. Okay. 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 Nice. 6 win, 2 lose, I think. Wait, I will write it on my phone. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. 6 win, 2 lose. I don't know if it's the right count, but okay, 6 win, 2 lose. Let's go. But yeah, I will see the stats at the end. Yeah, we did broke here. Let's go. Long. Something like that. Negative R. Let's go. Easy. 7. Nice. This is the simplest strategy you can use. Like, if you're not profitable, just copy that. Take some payouts and invest in my mentorship. Simple as that. Okay, chopping around. Okay. Okay. Still waiting. Come on. Crazy. Oh, okay, we did broke. Okay, I will enter here for the 0.1. The R is terrible, 0.5, but we'll try that. Okay, just it. Nice. I have 8 win to lose now. Go next. This strategy is back with data, like on Edgeful. So it's important. Your trading style, trading edge is back with something. It can be your backtesting, it can be stats from software, but you need something. Okay, we just broke here. Boom, boom. Stop loss like here. Okay, 0.5 again. RR. Nice, just it. 9 win. By the way, guys, I didn't backtest like this whole thing before. Just went straight to the chart and just decided to make a video about it. So it's not staged. It's not. I can do like you can go backtest and any other month, and it's working. It's a technique that is working pretty well. Very good strategy. Okay. We'll wait for the break. Okay. No break yet. Okay. Okay, we did break here. So I will enter longs. The same strategy every day, same repeat. Same freaking story. And boom. Wow, easy as that. 10 win, 2 losses. We continue like that. Come on, man. Next day, same playbook, same edge. Every day, the same thing. Go back test it right now. Oh man, I fucked up so bad. Here we broke and we went. You see? Here we broke the IBI, we went directly to the 0.1, we chased, went back 0.2. Here, I will try something. I will be greedy, we'll see if it pay off. Try the 0.3. Something like that. Go check 0.3 here. Breakout 0.3. Around 80%. We'll see how it goes. Come on. Okay, we hit that. Okay, yeah. I think it's a news. This one is a news, but okay, kinda lucky with this one. Okay, go next. 11. Okay. Boom. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, chopping around. Come on. Oh, oh. Okay, we pumped. We pumped here, touch 0.1. Didn't touch 0.2. No, we didn't. So what I will do here is I will try to go for the 0.2. Best case scenario here is if I didn't click too quick, is you enter here and you go for... No, actually, nah, doesn't make sense. Okay, it's fine. We'll try this trade. Okay, great. Oh, 12 win, 2 losses. Let's go, dude. Going well, man. Yo, it's so easy. You can ditch all the ICT concept, all the free value gap. Just trade this. And if you want more, if you want like the real edge, the best edge, I'm teaching it in my Discord, in my private mentorship. Okay. Come on. Yo. Oh, fudge. We popped here. Yeah, it was beautiful. Popped. You enter here. Boom. Okay, I will try to go. I'm a little bit too late, but I will try anyway. We'll try for 0.2. We'll try something like that. Around 1-to-1 RR. We'll see. Oh. Yeah, got stopped out. It's fine. 3 losses. It's fine, man. Here the trade was 0.1 and it's fine, it's fine. Go next. Go next, and next is today. So maybe I'm cheating a little bit, but oh no, I clicked too much. Yeah, I clicked too much. No, fudge. Yeah, it was very nice, very good. Like you enter short here because like, thing is here we broke I below. We came back here. You enter to get 0.1. Stop here 0.6 RR, and you got it. So I mean, I did like 15 trade in front of you. I did 12 win, 3 losses. How much is it? What is the percentage on that? I don't know, bro. This is 80% win rate. So this is a small sample, obviously. Yeah. Like this is just a 1 month of backtesting. You can do this for multiple months and you will see. So how to trade this strategy? So you wait for the initial balance to be done. So you wait for 10:30 a.m. session, and you can use the extension here. You can pull the extension, double click on that and select the extension like that to customize your own fib. That way you can see the extension. So you pull from the high to the low and you can see the extension after that. So let me show you here. Boom, boom. You can see there's extension above 0.1. So that way you can see your target. So what is the strategy? So you wait for the IB high and the IB low to be set, you wait for 1030, and you wait for a break. So either the low or either the high of the range. So I'm on the 1 minute right now for this strategy. And you just wait. You sit on your hands. Click, 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 boom, boom, boom. Okay, we broke below the low. So I will sell here. Click. Stop loss, like the swing high is a little bit far here, so I will do something like that just to be sure. So you can always target the minus 0.1 or the 0.1 first. You can take partial and then let the runner go for the 0.2, 0.3, etc., etc. So I'm aware the RR is very bad on this trade, but it's fine. Boom, boom, boom. And we hit TP pretty quick after like 3 or 4 minutes here. And you're done for the day. So you just up off the chart and you're done. So 1 win. Next day. So this was Monday this week. So let's see Tuesday. We wait for 10:30 again. Same strategy, same thing, same pattern, same everything. Like an 8-year-old can trade this strategy pretty easy. So you wait for a break again after 10:30. You wait. Okay, we add the break here. You enter. Boom. To get the 0.1. Here I will put it at this swing low. I'm aware my RR is not the best. It's like 0.4 around that, but I don't really care. Let's see if it's working. Okay. And boom. Little retracement here, but it's fine. We made our money, or even 0.2. You can let a runner, like I said, for the 0.2, 0.3. Let's see if 0.3 hit. It did. So you can take like most of your position at 0.1 and let a runner put your position to break even and let it ride. So Monday win, Tuesday win. Let's see the risk. Let's see how Wednesday deliver. And by the way, this is like back with statistic, like there's around 95% chance of hitting that 0.1 or minus 0.1. So that's why it's so powerful. It's not me saying those stats, it's on Edgeful stats. So it's like there's data behind that strategy. So you wait for a break, either the high or the low here. You wait, you're being patient, sit on your hands. Oh, okay. You broke here. Click buy around here. Try that here. The R is very bad. I'm aware. Maybe you can adjust it, make it look better. But for the sake of this video, I will do that like that. So boom, it TP pretty quick. Just small scalp. I don't know if it's going to go for the 0.2 here. Yeah, it did. And for the 0.32. So yeah, you can let a runner run for those and put your position to break even to have a better RR and better gains. So that's pretty good. A three wins so far. So let's go to the next day. This is the easiest strategy ever. Like if you're trading ICT, please trade that instead. Okay, so 10:30. Okay, 1030. Oh, I clicked too much. Okay. We'll go for the 0.1 minus 0.1 here. Boom. The RR is like 0.5 here. Let's see. Oh, got stopped. Got stopped. It's fine. We still have a lot of chance to go for the 0.1 here extension. So sometime when we got stopped out like that, we can have another entry because there's still like huge chance we go for that. So let's double down here and do that. Boom, boom, like that. Sorry, don't know what it's bugging here. Okay, let's see. And boom, after one minute, just hit. Are we going lower? Yeah, we're going lower. Wow. So you can let it ride like this. Put your position maybe to break even, or maybe let some runner ride. I think that's a good way to make even more money and increase your risk reward. So this was Thursday. So let's see what Friday give us. So right now it's 4 win, 1 lose. So you go to 1030. You don't trade before 1030. Click, 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 click. 1030. 1030. Come on. Okay, 1030. You wait for candle closure. Did we? No, we did not. So let's break. Let's wait for the break. So let's wait for the break here. Boom. We have the break. Going in as always. Boom. At this swing high, little swing high here. And minus 0.1. I mean, the R is kind of bad. We'll do this for the purpose. Yeah. And we just hit it. Are we going lower? We are not going lower. Okay, so here, if you L lower, you will get stepped out. But I mean, you still won your trade. So all week, it's 5 win, 1 loss. Yes, this is negative RR, but you still have a pretty huge win rate with this strategy. So if you want to use it, you can use it. Go backtest, go try it for yourself. In the mentorship, I'm offering a better strategy than that, a better RR. So if you're interested, you can just click the link in the description or in the bio. But I will do those recap every week to show you that this strategy is working pretty good and it's free online.
And here we are. It's worked out. I mean, we've done
Perfect.
almost 10K this month in payouts. And if you're on the fence about this, I'll say you don't. If it's like, hey, I think Jacob's strategy is going to work, which I'll tell you it will if you trust it. It's incredible the community that this is a cool place to be. I would go all in. I would pay for the mentorship and get all the resources. I
Very much.
appreciate you, man. Thanks for changing my family's life.
What was your result with the mentorship in terms of maybe payouts? Or
So my first goal was to make 10K in 1 month. So I
I saw
already have 10K in
I
3
saw your
weeks
tweet.
today.
I saw your tweet yesterday. I was so proud.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
He's tried like different things before, like whether it was with dropshipping or whatever. He's like paid for coaching and mentorship, and
Yeah.
like it didn't really pay off. So I was on the fence about it, but because I could see like how confident he was in both of you, I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen, you know?
Yeah.
But we
Mm.
like I ended up making most of my money back with my first payout, like just 2 weeks after. And
Crazy.
now he's made
Yeah.
all of his money back too. So just within the first 2 months. So to me, it's 100% worth it. Like if you're on the fence, just jump in, do it because you're going to waste more money and more time trying to become profitable and you keep failing. when the mentorship is going to give you that big extra step immediately. So it's definitely worth it. Yeah, and like immediately when we joined the mentorship, have just made us feel so welcome and so comfortable and like been so helpful anytime we have questions, anytime we need help. So it's really, really worth it.
Yeah.
I believe in it.
Wow.
2 months, I made 30K in payout.
30K?
Yeah, 30K in payout. Yeah, 20 on the top step and 10 on the lucid. Don't want to waste the time, money, stuff like that. I think you should join the mentorship because it's really a no-brainer. Like you can, like I said, you can learn a good strategy with like 5 or 10 years of backtesting, and it's worked really well. So don't hesitate.
What was your best week or best month in trading in terms of payouts since joining the mentorship?
Actually, last month in May, I think it's the best results I've ever had. It was like around 25 and 30K.
30K, yeah, and this is his first year in trading, so this is crazy. Okay, so you're like 6 or 8 months in right now, and you already like 50K in payout around that, or even more.
I'll be at the end of today, I'll be at 64 for this year.
Only like 6, 8 months?
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm happy for you, Druby. That's very nice. Okay, and
Dude, appreciate you. Dude, do the math. How much are you going to spend in evals over the next few months? And just be like, hey, if I'm going to spend even like half of what the mentorship costs, but I don't have like a profitable model, like you're going to end up in the same exact position that you're in right now. And maybe you're going to have a few lucky payouts.
like 3 weeks you've been in the mentorship and already like 10K?
I made 10K, yeah.
Yo, this is crazy, Kel.
But guys, you have to join the mentorship for real. You won't regret if you join, for real.
I would say if you really want a easy to understand mechanical strategy that you can execute every day at the same time, this is it, man. I mean, it completely changed my way of trading. It's crazy. It's so when I started trading, I didn't know this way of trading is possible, you know, like just taking base hits every day.
The mentorship money, because this strategy is very easy. And anywhere I have joined a 6, 7, or 8 Discord, and everything is dependent on the mentor, or like you have to take the trade with him or her, and you never get the confidence. So this one you can do it all alone, and that gives you more confidence.
I was making, you know, $1,500, $2,000 a month, done about 125,000 since November. That you're made for this, and you believe that this is what you should be doing, and you want to make it happen. Then that means you got to do whatever it takes. So if it's joining this mentorship, then you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it was like, yo, this is the next stage. You know what I mean? Like I can't have an ego. I have to go all in. There's something very different about seeing somebody fail for 8 months or however long it was. Yeah. And then everything changes. It wasn't just the money you made. It was that you failed for so long. And then you made that money.
Thank you so much for watching this video. It took me a lot of time to do so. So please like, comment, follow, and if you're interested in a very serious trader that want to elevate his trading and want to be mentored by me, you can click in the link in the description or just DM me on Instagram or Twitter. Thank you guys. Peace out.